Oh shit. Reynolds.
Yo, guys, what's going on? What's going on, man? It's the one and only Coach Ricks, man, and this is Coach to Coach. Hey, man, I hope everybody's having a blessed day, man. Before we get started, man, please hit that like button, of course, like we always do. Subscribe to the channel, man. Ring that bell, man, so you won't miss any content that we got going forward. Special edition tonight, man. We're just going to jump on here, man, and try to assess some of the things that's been going on in fall practice and everything, man. Some injuries, some things that we've noticed. Bishop's gonna jump on here later, man. But we got a special one in the man. We got Kyle. Kyle, man, what's going on, big dog?
What's up, man?
Not much, man. What's going on, man? Hey, man. I seen you had a little truck trouble, man. You good?
Man, so my coolant busted all over in the engine bay like yesterday getting home.
While you were driving?
No, like right when I got home, when I turned off the truck, I heard the fan kick on, and I was like, "Ooh, that ain't good."
Yeah.
And the coolant was everywhere, but I got it sorted out. It's in the shop already. I got a loaner tomorrow, so I got people in high places in that area. So
hey, man, look, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, man, what's going on, Jimmy? What's going on, Sooner for Life, man? Hey, man, gentlemen, thank you for jumping in, man, on this short but much needed podcast, man. I've been talking to you guys. I mean, me, you, and Bishop. We've all been going back and forth about what we see and what we expect and things like that, man. So I wanted to jump on and ask you, man, from what you've seen, what you've read, from the little videos that we've seen from fall camp, what is your assessment so far? What you've seen? Just something, not a lot, unless you got something you want to speak on, but just something that you might have seen that you want to address.
So the only thing I've seen, I say the only thing, one of the main things I've seen is there is no way this offense is going to be even, I'm not going to even say close because they have to execute, but there's no way this staff is intention to have the same offense we did last year.
Yeah.
With the pieces, which that was started when they hired Jason Witten, Dylan McCullough, and kept moving Kevin Wilson to head coach. That was a given. But seeing it all come together in fall camp, how everything's kind of meshing together, they still have to put it together on the field. But there's no way. So I don't think people understand. People that just, I'm not going to call them casuals because that's offensive, I feel like. But so just to clear it up, we didn't have a true tight end last year. We had an H-back, first starting H-back at tight end that played linebacker the year before. That was our only tight end.
Yeah.
Receivers, our best receiver wasn't even over 6 foot. Quarterback, had an injured quarterback most of the season, majority of the season. The only time we had a healthy quarterback was versus Michigan, and that was where we looked the best.
Yeah.
And then running back room was a mess. You had our two starters, our two main guys were hurt majority of the season. Apparently a coach with, I'm not even sure if it's 100% true, but apparently a coach was full of drama. So I don't know. Our offense was a mess last year. I feel like it's very more solidified this year. Even now, they're all going to have to put it together. They're going to have to work together with each other, but I feel like they could do it.
Here's the thing about that, man, that I like, and everything that you were talking on and speaking on, I've seen that, I've heard that. My biggest thing is I'm a big believer in continuity. You have to have some type of form with the other teammates and everything, man. You can't move pieces around on the offensive line and expect for it to be good, bad, decent, whatever you want to say. You got to have some type of unity and everything there. I don't think they've never had it, but this is one thing, man, that I always keep going back to. This will be the first time that BV's had OC for 2 years straight. Now Levy was, but Levy had one leg in, one leg out the door. He was already going to be somewhere, coach.
Yeah.
So I think he was already coaching for his next job. I just think, man, that hearing that Arbuckle did not take a vacation in the summer, that he was in the damn locker room every day on your summer break. That gotta show you, man, that Alabama game hurt him.
But that not only the Alabama game, that got to tell you that he knows last year wasn't good enough. Probably not even close to good enough.
You come in with all this great hype as the great offensive coordinator, and then you lay a dud. You have to go back to what got you that job and say, we're going to do this shit this way. It has to be done this way. If I'm going to put my label, my name on it, whatever, my signature, whatever, it has to go this way. The blessing in that, man, is that you got, like you said, Jason Witten. You got a great tight end coach, and you hit it on the head. We had a athlete playing tight end.
Tight end.
That just go ahead and put that. When Jaron Cannon came out of Kansas, he was an athlete. He wasn't no linebacker. He wasn't no. He was an athlete.
He was a fast ass white boy.
And that's keeping it real. Now you have a tight end coach that knows the DNA of what it takes at the highest level, NFL, highest level of what it's going to take. I think, man, to me, the tight end, I think that Hansen is going to be a problem. I mean, you can't coach 6'8". I'm just telling you that right now. 6'8", very agile, determined. I keep hearing this word.
He wants to run the ball too. He sounds like he's more excited to run the ball. He
said it in a little clip. He said it. He said the mindset of the summer is we're going to run this damn football.
That seems to be everybody's agenda. So it's like there's no way possible that they cannot run the ball this year. If everybody's saying it.
Now, I think BV is exaggerating a little bit. When he was at SEC Media Day, I think he said his goal is 175 per game. I would love to see 175 per game. But that's, I mean,
that's asking for running backs to get hurt. Like,
hey, but you gotta look at the offensive line, man. You got guys on the offensive line, man. I think is it Olafalo is 6'6", 360?
Yeah. So
come on, dog.
There's that, and then I heard I forgot his name. He's a
Noah Best.
Noah Best. I heard
Noah's been shown out.
But if somebody ends up getting in, knock on wood, if somebody ends up getting injured, they said he's gonna fall.
Noah's going in. They already solidified that Noah is that chess piece.
They said he's been locking up Jaden Jackson.
And so
that's something.
That's saying something, man. Because Jaden Jackson, man, I think this year he's going to prove again being, the freshman SEC player. I think that he's going to prove something this year and everything, man. Is that wasn't a one and done. I gotta make sure that you remember my name. But there's another guy and everything, man, that everybody, man, just keep forgetting about, man. And Heath Hosetta and everything, man. That's going to be. That to me is the finishing piece. Now, Harris, a fifth-year senior from Arkansas, I mean, that's leadership. That's 5 years. You're talking about over 300 games that he's played. Excuse me, 300 snaps.
So 300 snaps
with
the second best rushing team in the SEC. I don't think a lot of people realize that. They were the second best rushing team.
He's on crutches, but I was just saying his height and his you're talking about 6'6", 368. That's a lot of.
We have O-line depth, like true O-line depth. Last year at this time of the season, they were scrambling around trying to figure out a right combination, and they didn't figure it out. I don't think they figured it out until we started SEC play, and then I still don't think it was figured out truly. But this year, it feels like we have a solidified starting lineup. I don't know who it is yet, but Beatonbow just looks a lot less stressed out this year to start the year. I think the O-line's going to be starting out. Maybe UTEP, they try some stuff out, like here and there, try to see what works versus UTEP. But I think by Michigan, we'll have like a solid first starting O-line.
What is your, and even in the comments, gentlemen, hey, Jesse, you guys, put in a comment, what would be a good outing against UTEP rushing wise? What would be a good outing for you?
To be honest,
A good realistic one.
are you talking about like them trying to make a point that, hey, we're running the ball this year, or just like a, hey, see what we can do? Because if they want to make
Both.
a point,
Both.
if they want to make a point, you gotta have.
Well, if you're gonna make a point, it gotta be against Michigan.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm saying, like, if you want to come out like kind of how they did versus Arkansas State that year, where they like shut them out 77-0 or whatever it was, which I don't think you have to do that. But as far as like saying, hey, we fixed this running game, it might sound unrealistic, but you need to have a 200-yard rusher.
You know what, man? I think early on in the summer,
because UTEP should be a pushover.
It makes me and you and all the other guys look so smart, man, because all the guys that we were talking about that were going to be real good, real decent, you keep hearing their names in fall camp. I've been a Lloyd Avant fan all damn camp. And I'm telling you, man.
I'm still in the Jonathan Hatton camp, bro. I still think he's going to be the
But listen.
by week 4,
I tell folks about Lloyd Avant. This is what happened. The kid was going to Oregon. And they pulled his scholarship at the last minute to give it to somebody else. He was forced to go to Colorado State. This kid he had scholarships to USC. He had scholarships left him into Utah, Oregon, Michigan. Everybody wanted him, but at the last minute, he get the scholarship pull. So everybody keeps talking about, oh, Colorado State. You got to know who you are talking about before you start talking about this. This kid's going to be special. Now, I'm not saying that Hatton won't be. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely have 2 running backs that are your top running backs. I mean, it ain't uncommon.
We don't have to put all the pressure now on Blaylock and everything and X-Rob.
Or I know people hate saying this, but I think a lot of the reason why, I'm not gonna say a lot of the reason, but a big reason why our running back room looked so terrible last year, I think they invested majority of their time in Jaydn Ott.
Yeah.
That didn't work out. So they kind of, once again, another position group that are scrambling to try to find a true back. I think this year with Dylan McCullough, how his mindset, I've heard him say 3 yards after contact is mandatory. That's non-negotiable. That right there, I'm like, yeah, he's gonna be all right.
There's a clip going around, and I think it was on Sooner Inside and everything, to where I think it was Avant. He fell forward, and McCullough was like, "That's what we're talking about. Ain't nobody falling backwards on the running back group. If you falling backwards and everything, I'm gonna send your ass over there, and you gotta start lifting some more weights. We're gonna fall forward." I love hearing that, man, because all that means is we're gonna finish the run. And I think that's why, man, we're so excited about this, man. I'm happy, man, that we got Walker. All the running backs are pretty much doing well, which is a blessing, man, because now we're starting to see just maybe some of this shit was DeMarco's doing of being adamant about, this is my way. This is how Kale taught me. I'm going to have a little bit of what Kale did, or what I do, and this is what I'm getting.
And if you don't like it, you
can transfer. And sometimes, man, you can't rub the kids the wrong way, man, because they're so quick to jump in the damn portal. They gone.
Especially now, like it's harder than ever to coach kids the way you want to do it, because the portal is the easy way out. I mean, it doesn't always work out that way, but I mean, in the kids' mind, they're like, well, I'm gonna go ball out over here. Then a year after, once they see how good I am, I'm going to get another Power 5 team. I mean,
it's very bad, man, that coaches have to evolve as coaches. We can't just always keep this same stigma about ourselves that, hey, this is how I am. Either take it or leave it. You can't do that no more, man. And I love when BB said that. BB said, as coaches, we have to be able to be coached as well. You can't just come in there and say, this is how it's going to be. Another thing, man, that I like and everything, man, is that Manny Choice and everything, man, is making it hard.
Now,
Hey,
before we get off the running backs,
yes,
I just
yes,
want to say one quick thing.
yes,
Andy Bass is making a splash.
dude. Hey, look, the the playbooking. I'm not gonna call it right now, man, because I don't want nobody knowing what we're looking at. But Arbuckle is definitely
Like, or running back.
excelling in the play calling area. Not
Yeah.
saying that I'm the greatest OC, man, but I've always told people and everything, high school, semi-pro, middle school, whatever I put my hands on, I've never ever scored under 14 points for one time. To see what he's doing and putting different formations and the way he's shifting the backs, the way he's going in motion, the way he's having the tight ends seal the edge is very important. And then you're rolling out the quarterbacks. I love when you roll out the quarterback. So now you ain't got to worry about holding. The damn pocket and everything opens up to where now you see the whole field.
Yeah. And it spreads the defense too thin to where they're all over the place. You shift the defense one way and then you attack the other way. I mean,
now John Mateer legs become a factor to where now if I have this big ass field and I see nothing but green, and I love when John said, there's no more trying to hit the home run. I'm going to get the 10 or 15 yards and get my ass down. I love hearing that because now he knows how vital, how important he has to be this year. Because I think if someone was telling me, I had a buddy sent me a stat, and what he was saying is I asked him what was his range of prediction for Oklahoma. He said my range is 9-3 to 11-1. With 10-2 as my current prediction. He said, but if the quarterback plays 80%, if the quarterback plays up to 80%, I see Oklahoma 11-1.
Yeah. So I like went view this small Tennessee podcast last night, and I like hearing outside people talk about Oklahoma more than I like Oklahoma because they're going to be honest. They're not going to sugarcoat anything.
Yes.
And the main thing they pointed out was if Mateer plays like everybody knows he can play, they see him as maybe not SEC champions, but they see him going to the SEC championship. They said it's Oklahoma's game to not make. Like they're fully in control of that.
A lot of I think his name is Dory Neckham, some guy on the TV. He was talking about the defense. He said he doesn't know why everyone thinks the defense is going to fall off. He said it's not, he said what we've realized and what we learned about BV is not the player, it's the system. So even
if it is the player, who have we lost that we didn't gain back? Or Mason Thomas was a huge part of our defense last year. Don't get me wrong. But Taylor Wan isn't. You watch the games, or Mason was hurt. Like after Tennessee, Taylor Wan wasn't that far off.
Yeah,
he was almost at the same step or Mason was the year before. And as far as like who else did we lose? That was a big name.
Or Robert Spears Jennings and everything. I mean, you can say that, but he shared so much time with Powers and Mike Jr.
And I mean, Peyton Bowen. So you got Peyton Bowen that's repeating, and then Reggie Powers and Mike Boganowski. I mean,
Cortland. I mean, everybody's back. I mean, so I mean, you lose
experience, but I mean, I don't think you lose talent.
Halton and everything. You lose him, but you gain Jaden back, who's already played that position before, who had it on lockdown before he got hurt.
And then you also gain Stone as like he's gonna be. And then BV keeps bringing up he never started a game. I guess that's trying to humble him, but at the same time, he never started a game. So what do you think he's going to do when he does start?
Yeah, man. Man, look, I'm excited, but at the same point in time, and everything, man, I tell people all the time, man, is that like you said earlier, it's going to have to be executed.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I won't even say perfect. It has to be executed with I guess you can call it and everything, man, with a little bit of sprinkle dust and
They're
everything.
gonna
As
they're gonna
long as
have
you be accurate.
at least they're so if bare minimum they're gonna have to meet in the middle of last year.
Yeah.
If the defense has a fall off, they can't fall off too much to where the offense has to score 30 points a game. But at
Yeah.
the same time, the offense has to be just good enough to where the defense doesn't have to hold them to 10 points every game. Like it's gonna have to be met in the middle, and if they meet in the middle at bare minimum, like if that's all we get, I still think we make the playoffs.
I was we're gonna do this Sunday when you have your prediction. I finally got mine done.
I got mine. The
I finally
playoffs, I got mine
I
ready.
finally got mine. I'm almost there.
Mine,
I was looking over a lot of stuff, man. Like I said, I'm looking at in case injuries happen. I'm looking at because I'm like you. I like hearing other people talk about Oklahoma versus Oklahoma
yeah.
content creators
There's
and
always
everything,
gonna
man.
be bias.
Because
Like I'm sure
we're
all our predictions for the playoffs, I'll have Oklahoma winning the Natty. Of course, like I'm not gonna ever say Oklahoma's not winning the Natty
yeah.
unless like we have some fall off year where I know it's a rebuild year. But spoiler
Well,
alert, I got Oklahoma winning the Natty this year.
but this is
Wow.
what someone asked me: if worst case scenario happens, what do I have Oklahoma going? And I said, okay, worst case scenario, 9-3.
Yeah.
Guys,
I
we're
mean,
replacing Alabama with Florida. I'll try to do a comparison. We're replacing Alabama.
which
Let's just say Florida.
Florida's gonna be a big trap game. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
No. I'm just saying
Yeah.
we're replacing Mississippi State with Tennessee. I mean, with
Yeah.
Tennessee,
Yeah.
Mississippi
I see
State.
what you're saying. Yeah. Our
So
schedules.
you're trying to compare what you lost to what you gained, and
Mhm.
what you lost is a hell of a lot better than what you gained. I just don't see. We gained Kentucky.
Yeah. Yeah, we
So
definitely had. I don't care, and then everybody's downplaying last year's schedule of they weren't the teams everybody thought they were, but it's like they're still Tennessee at night is still a hell of a game to play.
man,
Like they went all out, they went blackout mode. Like
hey, I had a guy in the comment, and I'm trying to find it. He was talking about Oklahoma didn't play a top 50 offense. Oklahoma didn't beat a top 50 offense. And I'm saying to myself, okay, you're saying teams like LSU,
let's see,
you're saying teams like Tennessee, you're
Alabama.
saying teams like Alabama were not top 50. But even if not, let's just say even if not, because he cut off at 50 and Michigan was 51. No problem. I try to respond back to him and say this: it doesn't matter about the team. I mean, it doesn't matter about them being top 50. They are blue bloods. Alabama is a blue blood. LSU is a blue blood. Michigan is a blue blood. It doesn't matter. I mean, dude, look, Alabama was get ready to go to the CFP, and Oklahoma the year before last spanked their ass by 21. And we were not what we are right now.
Ole Miss was number 2.
Well, he said beat, not lost. He said that we didn't beat.
Tennessee was number 7 in yards per game, at least.
Yeah. And man, I told him, I said, I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
you're trying to make the narrative fit what you're talking about.
But that's.
But I would rather play Kentucky, Mississippi State, and Missouri before I play Alabama, Auburn. So we're replacing Auburn with Kentucky.
Kentucky, yeah.
Come on, dog. and we're supposed to be worse than we were last year.
Yeah, I don't see it.
You still gotta play the game. I get it. You still gotta play the game.
Now, don't get me wrong. If we didn't have the culture right and we still were in the Lincoln Riley culture, I could see us slipping up 2 or 3 games to like teams that we're supposed to beat. But BB's mindset and his culture is so like locked into where they don't get fazed about the outside media. It's like in their mind, don't get me wrong, they're gonna be confident, but in their mind, they're gonna be humble to where like we ain't shit until we beat all the teams we play.
Hey, Zolfik said, if Alabama was on the schedule at Alabama, would you consider it a trap game like you consider Florida?
No, because Alabama's supposed to be a top SEC team this year. Everybody's predicting them to win the playoffs. Florida's a trap game because nobody's expecting them to be that great, but they're gonna be good. I think they're gonna be good.
This is why you call it a trap game. You have no idea what this team's going to be like under a new staff. You have no idea. At least under.
They had good talent last year. They just didn't have a good play caller.
Yeah, and I mean, dude, look, it takes time. There are levels. There are stages to this, and Oklahoma might go in there like it did against going to Auburn the first time, and
crazy place to play too. Like that's one of the top 3 SEC stadiums to play in when that stadium's hot.
If Oklahoma now it all depends too on how Florida plays.
Yeah.
From what some predictions say, Florida should be 6-0.
Yeah.
What I don't see it, but some people said they should start 6-0 before they start playing competitive football in the SEC.
If they so when we hit them, I ain't gonna lie, that's what we up.
Well, I mean, but you gotta look at who you're playing, though. I mean, as a real big difference. Here's the biggest thing that I was telling somebody today, man, is that the measuring stick is going to always be Georgia.
Oh yeah,
I think Oklahoma, dude. I keep saying this, and there's 4 people down the road. Their flags, Georgia flags, are always flying, always 24/7. Excuse me. That is the one game they're worried about. And I wouldn't even say worry. That's the one game, man, that they know that's going to be a BV defense. They know all about BV's defense when he was at Clemson. They know it's going to be a dogfight. So if you think, and so everybody's talking about, oh, well, that's a loss going to Athens. Oh, that's a loss.
It's not a loss, but it's our toughest game, no doubt.
If you go in there, man, and you compete, and that game's a dogfight in the 4th quarter, anything can happen, man.
I'm gonna be like, all right, so by the 4th quarter, I'm gonna be more confident if it's a close, like 10-point, 3-point game than it is if we like blowing them out by like 14 or something. I say blowing out like this is a big score, but against Georgia that would be a big thing. But I'd be more confident in a close game than going into the 4th up 14, because Kirby Smart is the one coach you don't want to play up big, because he's gonna come back.
He's gonna figure out a way.
Yeah,
figure out a way how to maneuver. And he did it against Lincoln. I mean, but like I said,
he did against everybody.
You have to have that type of know-how that no matter how hard, how many points we get down, we can always come back in the second half. I believe that Oklahoma, but this defense that Oklahoma has is going to be the same thing that Georgia has. Tough, physical, gritty, and but the one thing that Georgia is a little bit better at than Oklahoma isn't really disciplined on defense. We give people, we do some stupid shit on third and long that gives them first down.
Our biggest weakness is, which I think that's just a system thing, is we press too much, and if a team figures it out, they hitting it for a 75-yard touchdown, which it doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's like shit. Like offense bail us out. And last year they couldn't bail us out. That's why it was so nerve-wracking.
3 touchdowns last year that Tennessee had, that they had against Oklahoma, was from bad tackling.
Yeah,
that was it. The one that he hit, the very first one, when they did the play action, hit in the back of the end zone. I don't know what the damn Robert Spears Jennings was looking in the damn backfield. You got a wide receiver running right by your ass. Why are you looking in the backfield?
Now watching the film, I love Cortland. I love him as a cornerback.
Cortland,
that was his worst game. His tackling was very off that game.
But
I think he learned from that though.
You know what Cortland's problem is?
He tries to hit stick too much instead of just wrapping up, which I get it.
He let a touchdown go. It was 3rd and 7. They had him stopped at the it'll have been 4th and 3. He tried to go for the knockout blow and dude bounced off of him. He didn't wrap him up. If he'd have wrapped him up, it's 4th down. They don't score. They punt the ball. What happened? You go for the hit stick. Dude ran 40-yard touchdown. And I'm like, I am a big believer.
But yeah, I understand that why he tries to do that, because he's a talker. Like, he wants to get
Yes.
Yeah, and he was a true freshman. So that's a.
But I think he learned. I think he learned from that.
Well, I think for the most part, the Auburn game really allowed him to go through a super fire test, because going against Cam Coleman, he really was right there. Understand a little more experience, and that's why this year is so important right now. Is that the key to the whole scenario is being able to understand what he can and can't do and being in position. And I think this year will allow him to be in position. But last year, for him to be a true freshman, whoever trained him up, they did a great job.
Yeah. And he definitely, he's probably so he's going to be a 3-year player. I don't see him staying 4 years. By his 3rd year, that's probably going to be my favorite defensive player. His attitude is like, he got that Baker mentality. Just it's on defense.
Yeah.
Well, as you guys know, I'm eating.
So you're good. I knew what time it was. That's why we kept rolling. But what I would say is that the one thing that I valued the most after yesterday, I looked over our roster, and do you realize, in more positions than not, we go 3 deep or more in every position of quality people that could start anywhere else.
Well, I don't know if you guys know, but this is the way it's going to go. Don't you guys know that Sullivan and Nesta will be on the field at the same time?
That's going to be nasty.
That's going to be straight nasty.
Tip is going to be on the field, of course, and everything, man. He's going to be on the field and everything with Owen. But Sullivan and James Nesta, I'm calling it right now, man.
And then
James Nesta is 6'2". Because Sullivan and everything, man, is 6'4".
Cole got NFL metrics right now with his broad jump and the vertical. Like, that's NFL scouts right there. He's gonna be crazy good, man. I think he's gonna be better than Kendall Daniels. And Kendall Daniels I'm not saying that because Kendall Daniels is average. Like, Kendall Daniels is great, but I still think Cole Sullivan's will be better than him.
I slam. Go ahead, Bishop.
No, what I was gonna say, the combination of Cole Sullivan and Powers. Powers is just the next level. He's the closest in my book to Isaiah, the original player that everybody is that the coaches started with. Isaiah Simmons. Yeah, that's him. Powers is that type of dude and can thump. When we say thump, he can lay wood.
So that Temple game, I don't think people remember that hit he had in that Temple game where they almost called a targeting. And then, dude, that was a big old boy hit. That wasn't no small player he hit. Like, he knocked his ass out.
Hey, did y'all love what Amari and Robinson said?
He's gonna be a sleeper, bro.
He said, "You gotta grab your nuts. Grab your nuts and get ready." I was like, "Oh, so we saying that?"
But that's what I love about the BV. I don't think it's a BV culture of them like saying shit like that, but like that's the attitude he gives these players to have, like that you ain't gonna run me over. I'm gonna run you over, like that Marshawn Lynch, Baker Mayfield attitude. Like,
well, let me tell you, Omarion Robinson, man, is from Parkview. Parkview is when Derek Fisher was from. Very popular school. But The one thing about Little Rock, and I don't care what nobody say, if you go to Parkview, that is 5 minutes, 5 minutes from where the gang banging in Little Rock HBO special comes from. Kids around there with man, let me tell you, you don't walk down that place when it's nighttime. The cops don't even go there at nighttime. That's how bad Parkview and the Magnet is. That's over in, it's called Eastgate.
That sounds like the West Bank.
I'm just saying that's Eastgate. And anybody that's from Little Rock, when you say Eastgate, oh no, you can't go there. That's the thing. So Amari and everything, man, a buddy of mine, that's his nephew.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, I instill in him is that you are in the prime position right now, man, to do something special, because you don't get a chance to leave this type of neighborhood and go where you are and make it, take advantage of it. And that's why, man, I love these kids, man, when they fight for BV. BV gets these kids ready. And not too many coaches in the SEC besides Kirby. The one thing that we know that's the common denominator for Oklahoma, they don't play defense. That's one thing that we ain't got to worry about. We ain't got to worry about is the defense going to do their job? The defense is going to do their job. We just need the offense to come along with them and help them out. That's all we need. I don't need John Mateer to go for 4,000 yards. I just need him to go for 2,800, 3,300, 27, 30-something touchdowns, and 4 or 5 interceptions. I'll take that all day of the week.
Be serviceable.
Just don't be a liability.
Yeah, those don't. Well, not only that, understand that sometimes understanding what you're reading in a defense allows you to be able to take the best possible play for that scenario, and be the student of the game and watch so much film that you can tell when they get in the defense what you have in your arsenal that can attack it.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I have, it's probably like a hot take saying this, but I'm starting to think last year Mateer's decision making, not all of it. I'm not excusing all of it, but I'm starting to think a lot of his mentality was, hey, we can't do this, so I'm going to force this because this won't work. Obviously, it won't work. Like run game, like RPOs. I think he forced a lot of passes that were supposed to be runs because in his mind he was like, there ain't no way we're running this. So that I think that's where, I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of his mistakes came from is just trying to make something happen with nothing. Like,
and see, Kyle, I'm glad you brought that up, because that's one of the areas of question for me, is that now that, for one, we know that he made adjustments to be able to keep throwing even with his injury. Now that he's fully healed and he's had the necessary tutelage to make sure you know how it should come out, how your feet should be set. Now it's more so, I don't care about the slot of the arm. I care about accuracy. I need you to be accurate. I need you to be able to read if it's a 6 in the box versus 5 in the box. I need that's the type of, because when you start doing that in a nutshell will keep a lot of drives going forward.
I think his biggest weakness too, as far as reads go, he couldn't identify disguises.
Right.
Say you had like a man alignment, he couldn't realize if it was zone or man. He just automatically assumed it was man, just because that's how it's being aligned. It happened a lot.
And because
that's good though. That's good though, guys. The reason is because now, I'm sorry, Bishop. I apologize, man.
Don't you apologize. We know what time it is.
I get excited when I have a quarterback and he has problem reading man to man or cover 2 or cover 3. The best way I fix that is I put him in play action and I put him in, or I put him in a rollout to where now when you roll out, you see the whole field. You see cover 3, you see cover 2, you see man to man, you see bump and run, you see everything when you roll out. It's hard to try to see man to man, cover 2, cover 3, zone blitz, zone read. if you're behind 7, 8 guys blocking and bodies everywhere in your peripheral and everything, you're gonna be looking at this line. You're not really looking at the whole field. You roll his ass out. Now you see the whole field. And if you see the whole field, your decision making increases versus decreases by staying in the pocket. Now, staying in the pocket is a great thing if you are trying to do play action. Having a 6'8" tight end, when you roll out, now that defensive end can't just blitz you all day because now he gives up the zone and we're taking 6 and 8 yards all damn day down the field.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So now when you roll out, that defensive end has to either chip that tight end and then try to come up. By that time, it's too late.
You have a true safety valve every play.
Yes.
Right.
So now we don't have to worry about, and that's what I was trying to tell another guy is, I think me and TP had this conversation a few weeks ago, but I had another guy on my job was trying to tell me, and he was like, Coach, you play quarterback. How can you get rid of the floating? Why would you float the ball? And I said, it could be a different of ranges. It could be you got small hands and you can't really grip the football like you want to. You have to try to float it and hope that it gets there because you can't grip the ball. I had basketball hands. I was blessed with basketball hands, so I can grip the football easy. But some guys don't have. That's why in the NFL, they measure your hands because they have to know the football in the NFL is a much bigger football than it is in college. So you got to be able to grip the ball and be able to spiral it at a location, not just at the receiver. So it could be your footwork. It could be your lower hips. It could be in everything, the placement of the ball. It could be so many things, man. So yes, go ahead.
So you said when you get into the NFL, you got to throw a placement.
Yes.
John McKay throws at spots. He doesn't throw players.
And that's what I was trying to get people to understand. You are throwing at a spot.
And that there's a lot of plays where the wide receiver and John Mateer are thinking two different things. One thinking man, the other thinking zone. So John,
the pick six was a clear indicator.
Yep.
The pick six against Alabama was a clear indicator.
So,
yeah.
I mean, it's not all. I'm defending John Mateer like I think he's gonna win the Heisman this year, which I hope he does, but I'm not worried about that. I'm just trying to defend him to where everybody's saying, "Oh, it's John Mateer. Got to get better. John Mateer got to get better." No, the whole team has to just come together.
Right. I'm glad you said that, Kyle, because I want to send a shout out to whoever hired D. McCullough. That
was Kevin Wilson. I guarantee you it was Kevin Wilson. I guarantee you.
That is a X factor. What he's teaching them and how accountable he's holding them. I'm telling you, with the tight ends that we have, our running game is going to, I will assure you, it'll be way better than last year. That much I can say without us playing the game. I don't want to become where I'm a homer, but I'm telling you, with his tutelage and his added to the coaching staff and the way he is actually teaching these kids, he's holding them accountable. You can't just go through the fingers and then that be it. He's actually having them make a choice when they get to the trash can. He's going to tilt it one way or the other, and you got to make a move. All of a sudden, it becomes second nature by the time they hit the field.
Yep.
That's how we hit home runs.
Now, I agree 100%.
Go ahead.
But the only thing I think, which I highly doubt this is going to happen, but if the offense run game does not get better, you better fire everybody on the offensive staff besides Kevin Wilson. Because the point they're trying to make is run the ball. So if you can't run the ball still after all this,
I'll tell you what the problem is.
I'm
gonna be honest. If you want to, I'm gonna tell you what the problem is.
Go ahead and say it, Coach.
And ain't nobody gotta get fired, but I'm gonna tell you what it is because me and Bishop were talking about this a few weeks ago. No, for real.
No, I was kind of half-assed.
I know. This is what it is. Stop trying to do pretty shit.
Yep.
Stop trying to do pretty shit. The shit that you did in the Pac-12 ain't gonna work in the SEC. Trash it. Down in physical, 22 personnel, I formation. Let's run this damn thing. If we're gonna run it, let's run it. Let's not do this pistol and I. If we're going to run, I guarantee if we're under the center, which I think that they've implemented 30% of the play calling is going to be under the center.
Yeah.
If you implement that, it definitely increases and stops a lot of the blitzing. You are taught as a linebacker, when you see back, stay back. When you see front, attack. That's the oldest rule in the book. You see his back, stay back, because if you blitz up in there and that ball ain't in that damn running back's hand, oh shit. Because you can't turn around and go backwards and try to catch that guy that's coming across where you just left. I want you guys, if you got a chance, go check out the 2010 Oklahoma highlight. Kevin Wilson did such a great job of decoying a lot of the play action calls. He also decoyed a lot of when you thought he was going to run, he did a bootleg. I love bootlegs because bootlegs keep your defense honest. Now, if you're going to blitz, the bootleg will work so good against Georgia because Georgia's going to try to blitz you to get pressure on you. You have to make them stop blitzing. Once you make them stop blitzing, now the playbook opens up because now you're going to have time. Go ahead, Kyle. I know you're going to say something, but
No, I was when you said 2010, Kevin Wilson, I just finished watching the highlights from like 08 to 2010, just because I wanted to see what Kevin Wilson was like. Because I don't even remember what age I was, but I know I wasn't really. I think I was watching Sam Bradford his senior year, but before that, I didn't really watch Oklahoma football.
Yes, Jacob, they have an I formation. Yes, they have an I formation.
And I will say this:
the I formation that I saw had David Stone at fullback.
Yeah, they're gonna have some kind of strong formation too. It's not gonna just be straight up I formation. They're gonna get creative with it.
They had David Stone. It was 22 personnel I formation. They had David Stone.
Where you saw that at?
It was I can't tell you where I saw that, but I can send it to you. I can send it to you. I can send it to you.
But I will say this, and just think about this with the option game in effect.
Oh yeah.
Who else used to do that?
Dude, just think the Wildcat we could run.
Who else used to do that, Kyle? Think about it. Who put their offensive line that was 6'8", 350 back there? Georgia did.
Ole Miss did it a little bit last year too, and it worked.
If, like I said, guys, if we really want to run the ball, you put some of those damn big ass defensive linemen back there in the H back, and let them lead block for Hatton or for X-Rod.
I hope it's like just an emergency thing, like just to get it started. Because you start putting David Stone back there too much or whoever.
No. It's just like when you need that yard or that 2 yards or on the goal line, you do that shit.
Yeah, that's how Ole Miss did it last year. They just, whenever you had 1 yard, 2 yards, they just put the heaviest MF at fullback and let it rip.
Guys, he did. There are some games that he did panic because you can't go from a league that pretty much didn't play defense.
No, you know what happened with that? I think the bigger reason is, like we were saying before, the O-line wasn't solidified until SEC play. So, like the film guy said, he called it scar tissue, which obviously not scar tissue, but I get what he was trying to say.
PTSD.
Once you're in the pocket for so long and you have 50 where it feels like 50, 300-pound men getting you in like 2 seconds, you're going to get happy feet. And I don't care how good your O-line gets throughout the season, you're still going to have that mentality of 1, 2, okay, shit, got to roll out. Like, you're just going to get stuck with that mentality. It's hard to break that habit once you have a habit like that. Because, I mean, getting hit by those big people ain't fun. at all. Like,
Yeah.
so I mean, you're gonna have that mentality of, oh shit, I gotta hurry up and get out the pocket. Once you get that sunken in, it's hard to break that.
I love when BB told him, they asked him what the John Material got to do. He said, "Don't be Superman."
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
He said, "You ain't got to be Superman." He said, "There's nothing wrong with being Batman. There's nothing wrong with being the Green Lantern." He said, "You ain't got to be Superman." So that shit was real funny, man. He said, "You ain't got to be Superman."
And that was the thing I noticed with those highlights was Sam Bradford didn't like. Don't get me wrong, he was great. Landry Jones was great with those Kevin Wilson offenses, but they weren't bad. I'm not saying they were bad, but they weren't like going all out every play, every game. You know, they were just hitting what was open. There was a lot of little dunk passes here and there, and I mean, they weren't bombing it every play either. So it obviously worked. So I don't think Mateer has to make the big play every play.
If you go back and watch Sam Bradford's highlights,
I was just gonna say,
what was he good at? Play action.
Finding the open man.
play action.
Play action.
That play action game, hiding the ball, faking a hand, and then play action.
But
If
then
you
that
guys
also
go watch some of this,
too.
go ahead. If you guys go watch some of the highlights from the fall when he does play action, he is leaning over with his body and hiding the ball. Well, you really don't know if he's handing it off or not. It gives him that extra, and like I think Sam said, it gives you that extra split second that you might need because they can't blitz you. In order for a linebacker to blitz you, he has to see the ball first. If he don't see the ball, he's not going to blitz you unless it's an all-out blitz. This is an all-out blitz. So I'm excited, man. Like I said, I'm looking at. I mean, dude, I'm looking at video from every angle. I'm looking at the defense dominating one time. I'm looking at the offense dominating one time. The one thing that I'm really excited about, man, is I'm hearing so many names on the offensive line that's doing good.
That's what I'm hearing too. I'm hearing a lot of offensive line talk about how and last year you heard about a lot of offensive line talk, but it was who's going to start where, who's going to start this, and now it just seems like they know who's starting already, and so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Told you. Hey, this is the year, you guys. I ain't gonna say nothing but 1-0 each and every week, starting with UTEP. We got to come out and we really got to just make sure that we're hitting on all cylinders. Doesn't matter who the opponent is. We got to have that foolproof mentality. No ifs.
I'm gonna bring this back up, like Slam said. Slam said, "Got to respect every game. Just can't focus on one." I think a lot of people, man, that goes both ways. I think it's the
Thank you for saying that again.
SEC podcast guy said he doesn't understand how people can say that Oklahoma's defense is going to fall off. He said, I just can't see that. He was like, BV has an identity now, and the identity is going to always be. And Kyle, you called it out. When was the last time a defensive coach had a great quarterback?
Yeah, I mean,
like a great quarterback.
Yeah,
not an offensive mind coach,
caliber,
a defensive coach.
Yeah, I can't remember the last one.
And I want to remind everybody, remember when he was at Clemson, by that third year, they were the defense. Yeah. Everybody was shaping their defense out there. He's in that year.
Clemson didn't fall off on defense until he left. So I don't know where people are getting, they're going to fall
That's
off.
what I'm saying. If they think about it, and he tore it down to the stubs and built it the only way he know how to build it. And last year, there were games that we have to be honest. PTSD is an understatement. If our defense wasn't there, we would have won a lot of those games. Let's keep it
real.
Upfront and honest.
Let's keep it real. The Bible said, "Thou shalt not lie."
That pick six don't happen for Bama, I think we lose that game. That R. Mason scoop and score for Tennessee doesn't happen, I think we lose that game. That's some big momentum. Like, college football is a big momentum game. And if you don't have those momentum shifts, especially on defense, it's going to be very hard to win without an offense. You need those momentum shifts on defense.
What's it?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Coach.
No. I was just saying, Clemson, man, is a great. How can I say this? That's a great comparison because those Georgia Clemson games, dude, 9-3, 10-6, 13-7. There was never no 29, 20, 30. I can't remember the last time Georgia and Clemson played that it was anybody scored in the 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's that type of game. And BV's already said it. He said, I've already been to Athens.
Yeah.
He said, I've been to Athens.
Yeah. A lot of people forget BV has played in big games with SEC teams, just not at Oklahoma. So it's not like he's oblivious to any of these SEC teams.
I think a lot of people they're shocked that Oklahoma is doing well in year 3 in the SEC. I've heard when we first came in, it's going to take them years before they catch up. It'll take them years before they figure out that it's physical in the SEC. It's tough in the SEC. It ain't that damn tough when you're the number 1 defense last year.
Yeah,
took him two.
Hold on. No.
2 years.
They say we were going to beat Nebraska.
Yeah.
Ain't that the narrative?
Dude, look.
I ain't heard that comparison in a while.
Listen, the same way you said about Alabama, there are just some programs, no matter. I mean, I think me and Tony was talking about this last week when we was talking about Florida. He was like, regardless of who coaches there, Florida is Florida. Florida State's good in Florida, but if you had to put the two side by side, who's gonna get the most talent?
Oh, Florida.
Florida's gonna get the most talent every day. Every day. Florida State, yeah, but Florida is where everybody wants to go because it's the swamp.
Mm-hmm.
That's that SEC thing. ACC, if your name's not Clemson or Florida. Who else inside the ACC was real good?
Miami
in the last 10 years.
Yeah. Miami's always been the team to beat. I don't think they had the right coaching until Cristobal showed up.
Miami ran the 90s.
Yeah.
The 90s and the 2000s, early 2000s. Ever since then, I'll put it to you like this. Ever since 2012 to on, Clemson ran the ACC.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the way I recollect, it was mostly Clemson. It was hardly anybody else for the longest.
Yeah.
You can go into a Walmart store here in South Carolina. All you'll see is Gamecock. You will not see no Clemson Tiger shirts. It's gone. That's how bad it is. So there is no comparison in South Carolina. It's always going to be Clemson.
Yeah.
Always. So I love what Sam said, man. I love that. Is that everybody's overlooking how physical Oklahoma's going to be this year. And I think they're going to be a little bit more nastier this year because of what happened last year. They let that game slip away.
I just gonna say the worst thing you could ever do is go up 17-0 in the first quarter and let it evaporate and be 17-17 at halftime and have no answer.
I would love to have that bulletin board material on my locker every single game.
You need to just write 17-0 on materials on the whole offensive locker. Just write 17-0, no contact, just 17-0. I guarantee you they're locked in every game.
Now,
and you know what's hold on. You know what's so crazy is that we were playing as a team that I think everybody was shocked how the offense was moving the ball.
I had like 4 or 5 texts telling me y'all natty bound.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't say it yet. And then Mateer, like I forgot what play, not the interception, but he made a good ass throw on like to Jeremiah. I think it was to J Mike. And I started texting back, yeah, fuck this. We going in the natty. And I was like, right after that, he threw the pick 6. And I was like, well, fucking never mind.
How many
Yeah.
times have you guys, and let's be realistic, because I think it's an OU thing. How many times have you seen Oklahoma down by 15, 20 in the first half? What do you always say?
Fucking Alex
They gonna
Grinch.
come back. They gonna
No,
they gonna come back. They gonna come
I
back.
don't.
It's when they're up by 15, 20 that scares me.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they get this, oh, we got it now. And then they'll start chipping away and chipping away. And then next thing you know, it's quicksand. Uh-oh. We gotta turn it back on. It is hard to turn on. Never turn it off.
It's
Always keep your
weird
foot on their neck.
because I feel like a lot of people, which I kind of started watching them close in the Lincoln Raleigh area too, but I like to think I'm more of like, not just because BB's a part of OU now, I'm more knowledgeable, I guess, in the defensive scheme of things rather than the offense. So I'm way more confident when our defense has control of the game than our offense, if that makes sense. Like if the defense has to win the game, I'm way more confident than if the offense has to win it.
Jesse said, "How did Arbuckle let 17-year-old evaporate?" And I said that was more on BV.
Yeah, it wasn't just Arbuckle. You go watch that game and you actually the film guy does a breakdown of that game a little bit. Arbuckle schemed up plays that the receivers were wide open, like nobody near him, and Mateer just hesitated. Now, is that a Mateer thing? Is that an Arbuckle thing? Like, who knows? But I mean,
Okay,
it's not a Arbuckle alone.
We'll get back to that, Kyle, because I want you to talk some more on that. Jesse says, I see, Coach. Can you explain? I explain this. Remember when Lincoln Riley was here and he's throwing the ball all over the damn place and everywhere and everything, and you had Joe Mixon and you got Samaje Perine? And what did what did Bob tell him? You got 2 stud running backs. Run the fucking football. And what happened? He ran the football and it opened up a lot more for Baker and everybody else. BV, and this is just my thought. I don't know this. This is just my thought. BV wants to be a head coach, and he loves being a head coach of Oklahoma. But BV loves defense. He just wants somebody. So now he finally has the right coaches around for everything.
And that's why
you gave Kevin Wilson the head coach / title, assistant head coach title, assistant offense title. You got Jason Witten, tight end. You got Bilbo, coach Bilbo. You got McAuliffe. You got brain fart. I just went blank. Oh God. One wide receiver coach.
Jones.
Offense is good now. Offense is good. I think this is going to be OU's best defensive year right now because he finally gets to do defense and ain't got to worry about. He trusts Kevin Wilson. He knows what Kevin can do. He trusts Kevin. You run it. Now think about this. When Levy was here, BB didn't bother Levy.
I don't think he trusted him as much as he trusts Kevin Wilson.
He didn't trust him he trusted him less after that incident when his dad was on the field.
Yeah.
Before that, he didn't mess with Levy.
Yeah.
This is what BB wants. He wants you to take care of the offense. I'm gonna focus on defense.
But that's how he pretty much created the whole team. And if you think about it, he's starting an influence of how to build a program if you want to be defensive minded or just offensive minded, because he put people in offense in place. He's worrying about his defense. And also recruiting wise, that's where Jim Nagy comes in. He doesn't have to worry about evaluating, which I'm sure he still does to a point, but he doesn't have to be the top evaluator in the recruiting. That's Jim Nagy's job. So he got all these people in place to where he gets solely focused on the defense.
Yeah.
And that's his strength. I mean, he's lessening his weaknesses and focusing on his strength. So in the long run, it should pay off.
I believe it will pay off.
Yeah, I do too. And I think for the simple fact is that you said something very key, Coach and Kyle, is that the last taste in our mouth is Norman in the playoffs. And seeing ourselves where we were flowing like water and we were 17-0, and all of a sudden things are going to happen in the playoffs. It's the playoffs. It's a heavyweight fight. This is the first time where we weren't ready to make the adjustment. And then you had halftime that was 17-17. And you're telling me you didn't make the necessary adjustments to come out and reestablish what you had going in the first quarter. That's where they need to grow. They need to, once you have someone down, don't let up. Don't let the small things gonna happen. You know, you're gonna get a penalty. You keep playing for the next play. And you can't allow it to snowball on you. And that's what I felt in that game. It snowballed on us, and it started getting subconsciously in the young man's mind and coaches, to where there's like, what else can go wrong? No, it's the playoffs. It can happen, and when it does happen, the team that can weather it will go ahead and win it. So,
and I think a lot of that too it comes from not being in that position all season, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, we're actually up. Like the whole season, we're coming from behind every game, and this is the only game. Of course, it's the playoff game where we're like, this is unfamiliar territory. Like, I guess, like, all right, we could do no wrong, so we could just start going after it. And then I think we got too aggressive with it and bit us in the ass.
I'm gonna show you guys something before that we were talking about, and I want to bring it up, and then I'm gonna play it. This is what I like when I say clean pocket, roll out, and things like that. So hold on, let me get this real quick, because I want you guys to be able to see it the way I see it. All right, so let's bring this up. All righty. Let's go wide. Let's go. Let me go back to it.
Ooh, we got film. I'm like,
oh yeah. Hey man, look. I'm going to.
I love this.
I'm gonna do
the
this.
same here.
Now I wanna. Can you guys see me when I move this? Can you guys see? All right. This is what I want to call and everything, the H-back and everything.
Make it a big screen.
Make it a big screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Might show a little better.
That better?
Yeah.
All right. Can you guys see it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. As you see and everything, man, 4-man front and everything, and you have a spy right here. He's reading this guy right here. He's reading this guy right here. And he knows this man right here is locked up. This man, you got to be locked up. You don't worry about this man, because if he's worrying about this man, he's worrying about the wrong damn guy, because you don't worry about the guys that are locked up with your receiver. These two guys, he don't worry about. This guy right here is on Kaepernick. This is the guy you're reading, because his job is that running back right there. If he comes to this side, if he does it, he has outside containment. Everybody follow me so far?
Facts.
All right. This is what's going to happen. Now, I'm going to slow it down, because I want everybody to see it. So I'm going to slow down. I'm going to slow it down to where you guys will be able to see this play slow. Let's do it 0.1. Let's do it like that. All right. I'm gonna snap the ball, and I want you to watch what happens and what develops. He goes in motion. This guy takes that guy. Look what's open. Middle of the field. The tight ends are going to be. That's what's going to be open all summer long if they do it right. The next play is going to be the same damn thing. Watch. Stop it. We're looking at this guy, not this guy, not this guy. We're looking at this guy right here, because he's zoned up. He's going to be a chip right there. They're looking at this man right here.
Facts.
Everybody follow it? All right, let's go. Watch this. Stop. This guy coming right here is what I would hit. Because this man's going that way. This man's locked up. If he come right back down here, that should be open. But look what else opens up. Middle of the field. Wide open. This is why I say Oklahoma's going to be a little bit more effective this year. Because if you roll him out, or if you have him in a pistol back there, and he can see the whole field, he will pick you apart. Now, this next play is what I like when they scored. Play action with St. Tagan and everything. So now, who are we looking at? We're looking at this man right here. Locked up, man to man. 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 We're looking at this guy.
Because look at them, they're all looking like towards the quarterback. Even
yes. You know what I would do to make this play a little bit more sexy, guys? Have this guy come out here. Have Cannon come out here.
Yeah.
It will make his ass go with him. And you can run a slant. It's wide open. There's nobody there. But look what happened.
I'm not gonna lie. I would know what I would do right here.
See?
Yeah. That, and you see where Keontez Lewis was lined up? Is that Keontez? You run a comeback route. Isolated.
Let's go back.
Bro, that's wide open all day with Livingston. Not wide open, but it's a 50-50 ball. I think he could grab.
Offensive line doing good. Stayed in the pocket. He didn't roll out. Perfect. But next play is what we're talking about. The next play is when you look at that guy that's going to blitz. This guy right here. What does he do? He stays and just look for the run. Wide open.
That's what I'm saying.
So those are the things, man, that I.
Yeah, those are. And see, that's perfect. That's perfect because understand that it got the defense's attention. And they got to play.
Yeah, so
I love it when it.
Well, I don't think it got too big for him, TP. I think what happened, man, is that they took the eyes off the prize. They stopped doing what got them the lead. I never understood that. I get a lead doing something, I'm going to keep doing it until you stop it. I'm not going to stop it. I'm just going to keep on doing the same damn thing. It's not my job to help you score or be successful. I'm trying to embarrass you. I want to embarrass you.
And then having two gigantic tight ends is going to help us a lot.
And that's what I was going to say is that you just think about it. If we come out of 12 or 13 personnel and still able to do that with some tight ends, come on.
So I kind of have an idea in mind, but when's the last time we had like a good tight end, like better than decent tight end?
Mark Andrews.
I have a name in mind.
Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews is elite. Like Mark Andrews is a dog. I'm talking about like not doesn't have to be that. So I'm thinking of Grant Calcaterra.
Yeah.
So he was a little bit after Mark Andrews. He's the last tight end I remember that was like. I'm not saying he was elite or anything like that, but he
was good.
He was good. After that, I can't remember a tight end we had that was like a game. I wouldn't say a game changer, but like a problem for the defense to look at.
But as Coach was showing that, did you see how because of that play before, how that defense was on their heels? That's the difference when you're flowing. And as long as you stay in that flow, no matter what's going on the field, you have to stay in that mindset. That defensive coordinator was guessing. He didn't have a clue.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what we're gonna start doing, Bishop. I'm gonna start. We're gonna do that sometime soon. Me and you take a game. this year and break it down like that and what we saw and what we see. Uh, I love the play calling. Play calling was perfect, but there were some times and everything, man, where you had two guys running in the same spot in the same zone, bumping each other, knocking them off route. That can't happen. That
And
means you ran the wrong route.
it was the first year in the system too, so there's gonna be some hiccups every now and then, but it wasn't on Arbuckle all the time. I
No,
think
it wasn't on Arbuckle, but you know the bottom line is it falls on BBs.
Yep.
It's no way. Listen, hey, hold on. Hey, we were 17. We was up 17. Just think about it. We was up 17 in the first quarter, not the first half. The first quarter. The entire season. Most of the times we didn't score until that second quarter.
Yep.
Think about it. This was the first time we caught a glimpse that when everything is rolling well and we got the right run pass ratio, it can really go. And for me, it excites me to see if all the changes and the questions that they answered, if it's what we needed and it's money time, boy, it could be a special year.
And
But
the thing,
still
you
got to
know
do
they
it.
can do it. Like that showed you, even though they blew a lead, you know they could put it together. Like
Yeah.
it's there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I say it. That's what was so frustrating. We gave the game away.
It's just a lot, man. I'm looking at it, and this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna go back to one more, man, to why the middle is so important.
Now, I would hate to think like this, but it's kind of raising suspicion. You don't think, I don't know if it was BV or a player thing, but you don't think being up that much, the defense was like, finally we get a little bit of a break, and like kind of, I wouldn't say let off, but like was like, the offense is back, so we could kind of do what we got to do now. You don't think that was kind of an issue?
No, that has nothing to do with that. You know what had to do with that is when your offense becomes stagnant and
Yeah.
you're getting more 3 downs and out. We have to be honest, and I know it's a little PTSD, but this is the last PTSD until we roll into UTEP, and so that's the beautiful thing of getting able to have another season is that you get to right your wrongs from last year.
Do you guys see the full screen?
Yeah, we got you. We got you.
All right. Who are we looking at right now? We got man to man. We got man to man. We're looking at this man right here.
Right. Yeah.
This man right here. But I want you to look at this. If we really want to put pressure, Alabama gave you the middle of the field the whole damn game. Now, it's 10-17 right now. Watch this play and watch how it develops. Watch the offensive line. This is the offensive line that they said wasn't that good. Watch the offensive line and watch what John Mateer does. This is what he's going to have to do this year to be very, very effective. Okay?
Facts. Look at that pocket. Look at that beautiful pocket.
Step up. Now look at this. Right in the middle of the field.
Look at that. Dude, that's probably, I'm telling you, that's probably my favorite play of that game. That right there. Just because, like, he slung it.
And it's just that you just have to, the play calling was good, man. It's just that you got complacent. You felt like we had the game won. Now, this was, let's see what happens. Plays there, blitz coming. Hold on to the ball too long. Now you dancing in the pocket, and now you're just trying to just get out. Now, I showed that to show this. Watch this. I'm going to show you what he should have went. By just looking at this play right here, it was wide open, and he didn't trust it. He didn't trust the damn ball process. Get back to the play.
He hesitated a lot that game.
Well, see, that's okay. But remember, Kyler, what you were saying, the whole season, he got gun shy.
Yep.
You got trips up top. You got trips.
Fact. Yep. Show this.
You got trips. You have a running back down here that has the outside DN and everything right here standing up. So he can't blitz in because this guy can come out and he got to respect him.
4-2-5. Yep.
Watch what happens. I would go, the ball should be gone. Look at Kanak.
Yeah.
Even though it's 3 yards or 4 yards, it's not a sack.
Yep.
Take the freaking 4 yards.
Now, that's what he was explaining on SEC Media Days. He was like, as soon
Take
as
the 4 yards.
I'm taking it. So we're gonna see if that's actually happening.
And I'm just now. I think this is the pick 6. I believe this is the pick 6. Look how far back it is.
Okay, see, they came out. Hold on, hold it for me. They came out of coverage. That guy came out of. He ran out of his deal.
No, you don't see it. Stop.
No,
Bishop.
You sure don't. Yeah, go
You're
back.
Looking at the wrong guy. Look who's Kanak is open, middle of the field. I'm just gonna show he ain't even being guarded. And you watch this guy right here. This guy peels back and runs. Look at this right here. Right here. Watch this. Give it to him.
Oh yeah, golly, bro.
Give it to him.
I was on this play. I was always watching.
Hey, coach, you know why he was bailing so quick? He knew that guy was gonna sit because they saw the formation, and it's like this is the tendency they do with sitting on it, and that's why he ran back because he was taking deep.
I think whoever receiver that he was supposed to sit, and Materia just kind of automatically threw it.
You guys are missing the wrong thing, and I'm gonna say this.
I do see Kanak wide open though. I do see
no. No, I used to play D-back. I'm already 12 yards off you. I'm not backpedaling. I'm not. I'm gonna let you get 5 yards, then I'll backpedal. I'm not backpedaling. I'm 12 yards off you. You got to come to me. I'm gonna sit right here.
Facts.
Yeah.
If you're up here on him, if I'm 3 yards off, then I'm a backpedal. Watch this guy, 12 yards off. They're not backpedaling. Why would you think that he's going to backpedal? He's already 12 yards off. Your hot route is always right here. Watch the play. He even if he did come back, he can't get there. Your hot route is right there.
They baited him. They baited him.
I'm saying looking at what you see and what you can do. That's and that bothers me and everything. So we were right on that. Is there certain things that you can see, some things that you can't see? But that kind of bothers.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Everything, so.
All that said,
Well, I'm just
imagine
saying.
all that with a true tight end, though.
No, but see,
a lot easier to see. You don't think it was like I wouldn't say a trust issue with Kanak, but like he ain't got the size, so it's gonna be every catch he has is gonna be a hard fought 5 yards.
I mean, come on, guys, y'all got to be able to watch that. I mean, you got to watch it.
I did watch it, and I'm explaining is Kanak was the hot should have been the hot route, because the guy is just like Coach Rick said, he's 12 yards back. He's said to set his feet. He's coached to set his feet, and you attack up the field. You're not gonna backpedal. You're already 12 yards deep because you want to be able to see, and if he's gonna throw it, you want to have a running start. So when you catch it, it's a pick 6.
Yeah, it's just certain things.
I see what you're saying. Kanak,
yes, sir.
Yeah, Kanak's wide open almost every play, but I think that's just Kanak's not a true tight end, so
True.
It's like you think he's gonna get the yards you need, or do I throw it to my playmaker that could probably make a play if he catches the ball?
I get it, but if your playmaker,
I'll leave it alone.
I get it, but if your playmaker as a defender. Okay, if I call is what I want to call a hitch. Okay, a hitch. It ain't a hitch and go. A hitch could be whatever your hitch is. It could be 6, it could be 9, it could be whatever. We call it a curl and everything. If you do a 8-yard curl, when you get to 6, the ball's already coming and to a spot. All right. So if we do that, the ball is still intercepted because he's not backpedaling. He's looking at a spot because I got 12 yards. I can give you 6 and I can turn my hips and be in stride before you run anywhere near me or by
Thank
me.
you. Thank you.
Yes. So either way, it's a pick. Yeah, I see what you're
Yes.
saying.
So I don't go to him. Only way I go to him is if that guy is in a bump and run. If it's in a bump and run, I go back shoulder. Those are things that you get taught, man. And like I said, it was just a mix up, but your hot route was open. I would have known exactly where to go because you can't blitz the end when your tight end is at an H-back.
Facts.
You can't blitz.
Facts.
That's a straight seam route down the field. It's touchdown.
That was the thing I was kind of discouraged with too. It seemed like the first half of the season they used Kanak to his strength, and then towards the end they just kind of stopped doing that.
Yeah.
Like we didn't see it as much. Even the playoff game, we didn't like Michigan game. Kanak was going off. Like they exposed that middle of the defense like nothing. And it's just like after that they kind of got stale with it.
But Coach, what I wanted to say is that
Yes, sir.
That play throughout the 12 games in several films, we showed that same play, and he had that same predetermined read where he throws it to that spot. John Mateer.
My biggest concern is
Go ahead.
take the 3 or 4 yards.
I agree.
I'll take anything. I'll take one. I'll take anything positive. I don't want no negative.
Can't go broke making a profit.
If it's second and let's say if it's 2nd and 10 and we get 6, I love a 3rd and 4. A 3rd and 4 opens the playbook up to where it can be a pass or a run. If it's 3rd and 10, you already know it's got to be a pass, or it's going to be a screen pass, or if you're ballsy, you run a draw play. You know, there's only so many things you can do on 3rd and 10 because the defense is going to pretty much be expecting a pass. So they're already going to have their heels back. So they're not going to blitz. They're going to make you come to them. And these are just simple things, man. That's why I say I love when me and Bishop watch this, man. I be seeing shit that he don't see, and he sees shit that I don't see. And I saw that. I'm like, why would you do a curl on a guy that's already 12 yards back?
Facts.
He can see the whole field. So if you throw it, he can make up 4 or 5 feet in 2 or 3 seconds. And it ain't easy. And probably 1.5 because he's coming downhill. So when he threw that pass, I just shook my head, man, and said, because Kanak he didn't even get touched. He ran scot-free. That seam route is what's going to help Oklahoma this year.
Yeah. Because think about it. That was a 4-2-5 that Bama was running.
Yes.
4-2-5. And you only got 2 linebackers. And if one should vacate, who's taking Kanak? Or who's taking that tight end? There's only 2. If one is blitzing, there ain't but one person left.
Well, it'll get better, man. It'll get better. Like I said, it'll get better. We didn't have a true tight end, so we didn't know what he was going to do. This year, we got a true tight end, but we got 6'8". You're going to see 6'8" wide open. I'll tell you that right now. You're going to see 6'8" wide open. The only thing that scares me about 6'8" is don't float the ball over the middle.
Yeah.
Hit him in the numbers. I always say, if I got a tall guy, hit him in the nuts. He'll go down for it. Don't throw it high because if he tips it, it's Oski all day. It's Oski. But that's a good footage of the day, man.
Yeah.
I love that, man. Like I said, I like watching videos like that, man, because I love looking to see what did I miss doing the live television. Live, telecast and everything, man. They be looking at certain things, and I get on it the next day. I say, oh man, and I'm not gonna lie, I've stole so many plays from watching footage from other teams. I stole plays from teams and using on them.
Facts.
I stole plays from a team and use it on them. So yes, Benji, I said throw it in the nuts. That way, if you don't catch it, it's the incomplete pass.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right, Bishop, what else you got? What else you want to talk about?
Oh man, that's it, man. That's enough today. Do we got a? How about? Do we got a good one to end off on?
Let me see what I got. Let's go to a different game. Since everybody can't watch the Alabama game.
No, look, and especially that last play. I'm up here like I don't know about y'all, but I'm like that was I just the seeing that again, just knowing how close if we could have he could have seen it.
Because he also had some great plays that game. That deep post to Burks towards the end, that was like unbelievable.
He hit him in stride and he threw to a spot.
Yeah, he threaded the needle in between two safeties and like it was gone.
Yeah, I know, man. He said, "Don't show that." No, man. I'm just trying to find something that
everybody knows it happened, bro. Like you might as well. I mean, it's not like you're hiding anything.
I'm just
test the real.
What's a game that you guys want to analyze real quick before we get up out of here?
Good. I'm being messy. Messy. We're good, bro.
It's another loss, but Ole Miss.
Okay, Ole Miss. Let's see what we got. Let me see.
Ole Miss was back and forth. I just wish we would have played more cleaner. That's all.
I mean, Ole Miss game, man, wasn't really bad. It was just wet.
Yeah, that was a big problem. But I mean, we also didn't do that great on offense either. That was another game where the offense could have bailed us out easily, and it just didn't happen.
It's also too, man, is that you have to now see. This is what bothers me about certain things. Is I got a good one. Let me stop it. I got a good one for you.
Game, we had the running game going, and they just kind of, no, we ain't gonna run today.
I got a good one. Hold on. I mean, get it. Stop. Harry. Stop. Okay. All right. I got one for you. This is what bothers me about certain things is you got to trust your playmakers and get the ball in their hands. Get the ball in their hands and everything. Trust them and get the ball in their hands. All right. Let me see. Make sure you guys got the full screen. Go here. All right. Let me go to it. All right. Can you guys see the full screen?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we got you.
This is what bothers me. Man to man. This guy in the end and everything. We're not worrying about him. We're looking at this guy right here. Because this guy has to cover the zone. He has to be, because this receiver is coming in motion. So he has to cover the zone. So what's going to happen is they're going to either shift off. If he goes out there, this guy has the inside guy. This guy has, JJ. All right. This is what bothers me about this play. It breaks down, but take the 5 yards. Stop. Why not get the ball right here and it'd be 1-on-1?
Facts.
Give it to him.
Trust
Give it to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 yards between you and this guy. I'm giving him the ball, and it's gonna be 1-on-1.
Is that X-Rob?
That's Blaylock.
That's Blaylock. I thought
Let me
Blaylock
go
was
back.
a-
Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me go back. Let me go back. 'Cause I don't want to. I don't want to lie on him. But I believe it is.
No, that's
No,
X
it's X
Rock.
Rock.
Yeah, and he was hot
It's
that
X Rock.
game. So it's like, why not let him get a? I don't
Right now, get the ball to him. Right now. Right now. Right now. Get the ball to him. Get the ball. Take a sack though. Take a sack.
Yeah, yeah, that's
This is what I'm saying is that those are the plays and everything, man, that drives the OC crazy. Is that when you get back to the footage, I'm going to be hollering and screaming that put the ball in your playmaker's hands. Give him a chance. Because if I go one-on-one and he don't stop me, it's touchdown.
Yeah.
Or a big game. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying and everything. So I'll take that off.
And X Rock was hot that game too. Like he was moving.
Yes, Benji. Yes, he's still on his first read. Yes. And that's just yes, man, throw the ball. So these are the concerns that we had last year. I'm so far he's corrected some of them, but we're gonna always I'm gonna start doing this and trying to find things and everything, man, to help us. I'm not always trying to make us feel bad, but I'm just saying if I got 10 yards between my guy and the next guy and the guy's defense, I'm getting the ball to him ASAP. One wrong move and it's touchdown. Or at least I'm gonna get positive yards.
Yeah, you'd have at least got 3. You would have got more than a sack.
And well, you gotta look at it like this. You got 180, 190 pound D back against a 230 running back.
Facts.
Running back that's running everybody over that game. Like there wasn't many.
But it's an open space, Kyle. But it's in open space. It's an open space. So
that's at least 5 to 6 yards.
That's a business decision. He got to go low because he ain't gonna go high.
Yeah.
He go high, he gonna get carried around like luggage.
That's just the same thing. Like the biggest question I have for that game, X-Rock breaks off a 75-yard run, and then after that, we just don't use him anymore.
Yeah.
I hear you loud and clear.
But I mean, it's hey man, we're gonna get
it's
better. It's
called growing pains. Growing pains. It's all good.
Hey, year 1 in the SEC, and his first year in the SEC, they go 10-3.
Yeah.
With a bad offense.
With barely any personnel. Like.
So, hey man, we'll do some more of this, Bishop. Like I said, I think what we're gonna do is Sunday, we'll go game by game. How about that?
Yeah, because that did me good because what we're starting to see, there is options, but we got to be able to read the entire field. Well, and that's what I think we that Giant and the coaches, offensive coaches get to show is that they're going to be able to read the entire field and be able to have that in their read.
I like to do that, show you guys what we see. I like bringing the footage and everything, man, so you can see when Bishop and myself, when we look at film, we look at it from X's and O's. We don't look at it from what a live game. A live game, you would see only where the ball goes. It's what the camera is taught to do on the ESPN. The camera goes where the ball goes. We're looking at something completely different. I'm looking at the offensive line. Are they chop blocking? Or are they pushing inside, pushing outside? Are they holding containment on the outside? Are we rolling out? What's the receivers doing? Are the receivers running a hard route? I hate when receivers get out there and lollygag around because the ball don't come to their side. A D-back will catch in on that. Okay, he ain't getting the ball, so I ain't got to guard you. Shit like that is what I look for.
Yeah, definitely. I'm hoping people are starting to see the pocket was there for Mateer to step up in. He's just got he'll maturate, and it's going to be something he'll be able to show this year because I'm pretty sure Sam and him went over his film, and so he'll be way better for it.
I mean, it wasn't a bad. I mean, It was just a bad decision. That's all it was. I mean, it wasn't anything
But
real
that goes
bad, but it was just
trying to make the big play every time instead of just taking the simple throws.
yeah.
Well, see, that's goes back to just being a game manager, knowing be okay to be Batman versus Superman. It's
That's
okay.
why that's why DG was so good. He was never a playmaker. He just knew just get to the open guy. He was never a Baker by any means or Kyler or whatever, Jalen Hurts, but he knew throw to the open man.
Yeah. Now, this next play was just a hard run. It was just a physical run, and it's
Yes,
nothing
sir.
and you just can't coach it. Just a physical run, and I love it, man, because this is what we're looking for this year. Can you guys see the big screen?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We have man to
Absolutely.
man. We have man to
Yes,
man.
Persky.
Have man to man. We're reading this man right here. That's who we're reading. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 5 is what you think it is and everything. All right. So if I'm in a 4, 2, 5 and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's 5 on it. So we should run the ball on this. We should run the ball, but I would run this right here because look, he's inside of the left guard, the left tackle, and the tight end. I would run this shit right here all day. Double team this guy and run off his ass. But we run to the other side. This is X-Rod's big run. Now look, all outside to the left, wide open. He goes inside, great run, great block, and he's off to the run. He's off to the horses. That out now. The only thing I don't like, don't look back, just run. You're looking back for it. Just run.
I knew you were gonna say it.
Don't just stop looking back, just run. But that was a great run, man. But we missed a great opportunity, man, again, to get positive yards. There was a great run, but you got a double team on the left end. I would have ate his ass up.
Now
So,
that would have been
anyway.
a good. So that play again. Obviously, we scored a touchdown, so it don't really matter. But if Mateer was like sound with the RPO, you put Satania on a quick slant right there. That was also an opportunity to throw a quick slant.
Actually, you want to go for JJ. Actually, you send the slot. You send the slot on a go route. You said you put him on a go route, and then you do the back. You do the underneath slant.
I got you.
Like you send this guy straight up the seam because it's going to take this guy. You want to bring this guy and go inside here. It makes these two guys respect him. Then your slant's right there.
Yeah.
If you wanted to run it, because watch, he do a dash out here and cut back inside.
Now that I'm looking,
it's all day.
JJ is.
It's all day.
Mighty close to.
Watch.
I'm surprised.
Watch. Dash and then slant right now.
Yeah. Yep. And that has been a big play too.
So there's plays there, man. Like I said, Arbuckle did a great job to an extent, but I mean, we just looking at it from a different point of view, man. Like I said, it's gonna be a little bit better next year. You know, it is what it is and everything, man. But that's enough footage for tonight. Well, you can't say that sort of like. I mean, you do. I mean, that one throw, he was hurt. He shouldn't have been out there anyway.
And then, okay, that I know what play he's talking about. That's a running back that's never ran a route like that probably ever in his career. It's a lot harder catching a deep pass like that than catching a little out route.
I hear you, but if it's the old adage, if it touch your hands, you gotta catch it.
Here's the
Don't
thing.
get me wrong, he should have caught it. But it's.
I got you. I know.
Here's what it is, guys. What is the sure thing? What is the surest thing? If I see green pastures and I got 40 yards to the next guy that's near me, or I got a guy that I see coming across the middle of the field for a 40-yard pass, what is the guaranteed? What is 100%? Run that ball and get them 3 yards or 4 yards.
Yeah, but then
And
that's
see
guaranteed.
that's where the maturation will be able to see this year, because if that present itself, he'll be able to show. Because you don't need to be Superman at that point; you just need to be Batman.
Hey,
Now,
Benji, go ahead.
I like that he threw the ball. Like, I would tell him throw the ball 10 out of 10 times. It just
Not on fourth down though.
I mean,
Not on fourth down. On fourth down, if it's 4th and 3, that's why I keep saying guaranteed. If it's 4th and 3, and you can run 10, 15 yards to get the first down automatically, or throw it for a big play, I'm going to run and get the guaranteed yard to keep the chains moving. Yeah. If I throw it to him and he just happens to not catch it, then we're back to square one. Like, damn it, I should have ran. So the guarantee, like, okay, what's guaranteed? A layup or a 3-pointer?
Yeah.
3-pointer is sexy, and it's a dagger, and it's 3 points. But I take 2 guaranteed all damn day.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But hey, man, look, you gotta live and die with it. If he would have called in and scored,
that would have been the greatest.
We wouldn't be talking about it. We wouldn't be saying a damn thing about it. The only reason why we're talking about it because he dropped the ball. So anyway, man. All right, man. I'm about to get up on off here, man. Like I said, we've been going for
I appreciate you.
But no, man, the reason why I've been off and on, man, is that Amy's in here doing something. I gotta try to help her, so I'm trying to do 3 things at one time. He said, hold on, Stevie Wonder could have caught that ball, coach. Hey, man, dude, Sooner for life. If Stevie Wonder catch that ball, I'm going to Las Vegas and win some money.
Oh yeah, that was like Bishop said. It's true. If it touches your hand, the golden rule is you need to catch it. But that wasn't the easiest catch to make.
I don't put that pressure on my teammates. I know that if I see I got green pastures and nobody in front of me, I gotta get the first down. That keeps the chains moving. Throwing that pass and he dropped it, turned the ball over.
But that's man, like I guess I'll look at it different because like I guess Mateer put trust in X-Rob, and you see X-Rob and he has no that's touchdown all day. So it's like I don't know. I see what you're saying though.
Oh no, man. Hey man, look, I'll take either one, man, but I just like the guaranteed. Yeah. I like guaranteed money versus the imaginary money. Yeah. I want the guaranteed. I want the guaranteed. But no, hey, Sunday, man, when we come on, we're gonna have TP and Dwayne on. We're gonna have all the guys on. We're gonna break down more film, man. I'm gonna do the Michigan game. We're gonna do the Michigan game.
Ooh, TP gonna love that one.
We're gonna look for flaws. We're gonna look for things that we saw and everything, and then we're gonna do the Auburn game. We're gonna try to find the flaws and everything, before the hand injury, after the hand injury, so we can try to see if there's a difference in the accelerating of the ball, placement of the ball, and things like that. Anything else you want to say, Bishop? Oh, damn, Bishop already gone?
Yeah, Bishop gave the deuces and left. You didn't think that? He didn't even say anything. He
said peace, love, and hair grease. He said he gone. Oh, yeah. All right, Kyle, man. Hey, man, hope you get your truck fixed and everything, man. But we'll come back on here, man.
Hopefully.
What you gonna get?
No, it's the same truck.
Oh, same truck.
Yeah, it's the same.
If you show the Texan game, you're going to be shocked when his passes weren't bad. We can do the Texas game. I don't let stuff bother me. It's a game that's over and done with. I don't get. But
I was watching the Florida OU Natty Championship from 2008 before I came on here.
There's only one game that bothers me. Only one game that bothers me.
Georgia Rose Bowl.
And it was the Georgia Rose Bowl game. That's the only game that bothers me.
That's the only game I
get. CFP game. But if you win that ball game,
that's
you play for Natty.
But
this game right here, you lost. You still got to play 3 more games before you win.
We would have been favored by freaking 14 points in that Natty game too.
I don't know, man. Alabama. I don't know. That's Nick Saban has kryptonite on Lincoln.
I think we
So-
would have been big favorites in that game.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, hey, text in the comments, guys. Hey, man, like and subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate you guys jumping in. Share it to a friend, man. Like I said, man, we still steady growing. But we're gonna start breaking down some more film like this. We're gonna start committing a whole podcast to breaking down footage and looking at certain things from the offensive line strategy to the wide receivers to the defense as well. I mean, we got to give a defense some love and everything, man, because we're gonna break down some footage on both sides this Sunday on the podcast and everything. So, Kyle, you got anything, man, before we get up out of here? Dang.
Nope.
Before we get up out of here, damn, that came out all in one word.
So Sunday we gotta squeeze in the playoff predictions too, bro.
We're gonna screw it in. I'll tell you what. Everybody on the podcast tonight, we're gonna come on, and I want you guys to have y'all's selection. We'll do a poll, try to figure out if so and so's in there, if so and so is in there, if so and so in there. We'll have 12 polls at the bottom, and we'll see if everybody has the same team in there. Once we find out who has the same teams, then we'll start building our roster and try to find out who's where, who does what, and then we'll have our prediction.
Yeah.
Or who does what. So thank you guys, man, for jumping in. Thank you guys for joining the show, man. I appreciate it. Hey, Kyle, man, thank you, man, for coming on the show, man. The knowledge you bring, man, is always a great thing.
I try. I'm not the smartest ball knower, but I mean, I try.
No. Hey, man, look, TB think I'm mad at him, I think, but I love a great debate. I love when somebody push back, and I push back because that just shows how much you love the game and how much you respect the game. I'm never gonna get mad at nobody because that's their opinion. Yeah. I'll challenge it, but I'll never be disrespectful because that is your opinion, what you see.
The stuff we go on about, like post game stuff about how he could have did this, he could have did that.
Yeah,
that's all opinionated. I mean, at the end of the day, if we're talking about this, you don't think the staff? I mean, so it's like, and then the only difference with us and the staff, our opinions don't give a shit. Like, our opinions don't matter. So it's all. I mean, it's all because we love this sport and we want this team to do good. We all have the same business, but I mean,
I just do look when I saw that, when I was watching those videos and I'm pointing out man to man and I'm pointing out cover two and I'm pointing out zone blitz and zone read. This is what I show my middle school team and high school team. So I'm trying to teach them before they even get to college what to look for. If a quarterback at the high school and middle school level can read a defense, you know how effective he's going to be in high school and college?
50% of the game.
He's going to be, if you know what that guy's going to do before he does it, that makes your play calling that much easy. And like I said, I had a quarterback man named Nate. Nate knew the playbook back and forth. He audibled on one play and scored, and I got mad at him because, damn it, they ain't what I called. But he saw something that I didn't see, and he called a bootleg and the tight end wide open. Ain't nobody near him.
Yeah.
So you got to teach these kids, man. And I know that Arbuckle is pissed about the 17-0 because that reflects him. That's on him. That's
everybody saying, "Oh, Arbuckle ain't the guy." Arbuckle ain't the guy. I'm not sure about Arbuckle. And it's like, bro.
Last time I checked, Arbuckle don't play defense.
Yeah.
Last time I checked,
nobody's saying that either. Nobody.
Everybody's not talking about BV blowing that lead in defense. Everybody talking about Arbuckle.
Don't get me wrong. We gave them short fields that game because of that. But at the same time, the defense been doing that all year. So they should have been already used to that.
Yeah. It'll get better, man. It'll get better.
All on the offense.
Yeah. He says my opinions are the worst. No, Benji, your opinions aren't worse. Hey, man, Benji, man, you be surprised what I think about you. You be surprised. You be surprised if I think about you, big dog. All right, man. Let's get up out of here, man. Peace, love, hair grease, man. Thank you guys for jumping on the show. Until we come back Sunday, man, we're going to be back here Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Until then, got to blame the new guy. That's the rule. Hey, got to blame Kyle. Kyle ain't new.
No, he's
Kyle ain't
talking
new.
about Arbuckle, I think.
Oh, dude, that was just a bad game.
Yeah,
Just a bad game, man. Just a bad game. If we would have won that game, man, it'd have been one of the best games that Arbuckle called in his life.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
So
I
anyway.
just think he needs the personnel, which I think he got it. Like I think after this year, if it's the same stuff and not improved, then you could kind of say, yeah, maybe he ain't the guy. But
if he comes in there this year, and let's say Oklahoma's averages 35
points a game,
yes,
that's amazing. Like
if they average 35 and everything,
he's definitely the guy. That happens.
I think that with him and Kevin Wilson and the way that he thinks and the way that we saw footage that guys were open.
Yep.
And I think with having time and seeing things, you can start to develop plays, multiple plays by the same formation.
And especially when that run game is going to get going.
Yeah.
That defense is going to have too much to think about. That was the biggest thing too with the offense. The defense knew you were passing.
Yes, we got one dimensional and we got complacent.
But it was like that all year. 99% of the formations, Mateer was by himself in the backfield. No running back near him. I mean,
so they're passing.
Yeah, so it's like, what do you think is gonna happen? Even if a running back gets near Mateer, what do you think they're gonna do?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, all right, man. Let me get up out of here, man. Wife calling. Hey, until Sunday, man. You guys take care, man. Have a great rest of you guys this week. Be safe tomorrow, man. Until Sunday, man. Be safe. Coach Rich out, man.
This is for you.
Benji. There you go, big dog.